I don't know what response y'all are looking for.
A battle raged at the end of the first tournament. The forces of Earthrealm were facing their greatest challenge. Mortal Kombat!
Let's see if this run will hopefully be any better.
Pick up the items left behind for information.
Okay. So far, so good. So far,
The stench of death is overwhelming.
got this regardless of the missing bread. I don't even know what the hell a bread box is. I'm so lost. You have a game that you want to speedrun but never had the time. I really enjoyed, and it's something I'm meaning to go back to, and I would actually really like to go back to and finish learning the route. But I was learning the any percent for Dark Souls, and was actually really enjoying it. It's a box that holds the bread and keeps it safe. Why would you not just keep it in the bag it comes in? But I really enjoyed the Dark Souls kind of mechanics. I've seen people speedrun Jackass the game. I didn't even know Jackass had a game. Then again, it doesn't really surprise me, but I bet that is one weird-ass speedrun. Or, well, just weird game in general, honestly. Up there with Fight Club, the game. Yeah, Fight Club had a weird-ass game, too.
Long ago, in the magic
Yeah,
realm,
Fight Club had a weird game.
Khan hungered for power.
Like the movie, though.
For all things dark and arcane. The blood he spilled.
It had Fred Durst and Abe Lincoln playable. What? That is not a sentence I would have expected. Do the Tarkatans ever screw the... Yes. If you do not get max height in the beginning, like before the Tarkatans spawn, and you are too low in the air, they will shoot you out of the air. And they have done that before. Nowadays, it's quite a bit more rare. Just because I tend to get as much height as needed. But if, like, you happen to step forward or, like, miss a kick, yeah, they'll snipe you out of the air. I feel like that One Wolf Simulator game has a bigger community for no reason. One Wolf or Lone Wolf? Either way, I still have no idea what game you're talking about. What game is it? Like, does it actually have a name? Or is this another weird-ass bit? Are you baiting me right now? Is there a way to skip the door to get to the Ermac? But yeah. Yeah, as soon as you get to Wuxi 1, you can get to the Ermac fight. You can kick over it. Well, let me rephrase that. Only with Kung Lao. You can kick over it. You can kick technically under it. Yeah, you can get to the Ermac fight. The only boss you're not allowed to kill early, technically, is Melina. You have to go through Evil Monastery. You have to proc the Portal 2 cutscene where Melina and Katana fight. And then the Melina fight no longer soft locks. Even though Scorpion has the flip. Scorpion cannot do the Infinite Kick like Kung Lao can. Kung Lao is the only person that can fly like he does. Wolf Quest is the name of the game. Never heard of it. I know of Adventure Quest. I used to play the shit out of Adventure Quest. That game was fun. Oh my gosh. Is that even still a thing? It's gotta be, right? Strange how Melina's the only... Yeah, exactly. I do not understand why it happens. There are so few things in this game tied to doing certain cutscenes and things like that. But if you do not proc the cutscene that starts this room after beating Evil Monastery, when you get Melina down to the end of her health, she will straight up just disappear out of bounds. And it is... I mean, it's just straight up a soft lock. It's so dumb. Like, you cannot beat Melina, because then if you leave, it deletes her out of the game. So, like, you can't restart the encounter, but it doesn't act like you ever beat it. I've had the NetherRealm's camera completely break? Yeah. I've heard that before as well. NetherRealm's camera is weird. It's rare. I haven't had it happen to me, but I've seen it where it like infinitely zooms out or infinitely zooms in and just starts like breaking the perspective.
Test your might. Well done.
Wow, what a tackle. Falling through the floor during the reptile fight. There are so many freaking places where you can just fall through. Reptile fight, you have the stairs at the top that like lead into the room. You have the floor to the reptile fight. And you have the climbing wall where you can clip out of bounds without meaning to. Like, it is... I've had runs die to accidentally, like, clipping out of bounds with no way back in. Are you kidding me with these tackles right now, bro? What a unit. What an actual unit. One time I had Kentaro and Goro get stuck during the boss rush. That's actually a plus, especially if you're speedrunning it. If their hitboxes clip into each other and they do like the thing where they permanently walk around each other, because I mean they literally can't exit each other's hitbox, Scorpion deletes them either with the weapon or with spear spin. Like, that is actually one of the things you want to happen, oddly enough. Just like in the Inferno Scorpion room, you do not want Scorpion to infinitely die, because then the room never progresses. Goro grab Kintaro. Yeah, Goro can grab Kintaro and punch him in the face, and then Kintaro can also snag Goro out of the air. I don't know, because it doesn't happen every time. It's not like a 100% consistent thing. But something about when they enter their animation, or if they're damaged during it or something, it will turn them into a viable target. I've seen Goro get knocked away by Kintaro's, like, stomp. Like the Shiva stomp, basically. I don't think I've ever seen Kintaro fireball in that room, though. Or maybe I'm just wild. A lot of boss rush is counterintuitive. A lot of boss rush is counterintuitive. Nice. Alright, not bad. An idea is to make Striker come with Jax as like a partner for their own level. That would be a cool level. Like actually going to Earthrealm. Which actually I guess Wuxi Academy's in Earthrealm, isn't it? But then again, Striker wasn't introduced in this yet, was he? Because this is Mortal Kombat 1.5. Technically. But that would be an interesting level. I mean, they brought Cabal in like the weirdest way. Elvis Cabal. So I don't see why they couldn't have made a Striker cameo. I mean, hell, Quan Chi gets a cameo with Shinnok's amulet, which makes no sense, even like for this game or with just the timeline in general. King Song. How are you gonna treat me today, bud? Like that. Oh, transform quicker, you jerk. Oh. Oh, that was a lot of time wasted. Nice. The ball has concept art? Yeah. And doesn't he have his mask on in his concept art? Or is it Elvis Cabal? Because if I'm not mistaken, it's his mask with hook swords, isn't it? Shang Tsung's nuts must be stored. Yeah. No, Shang Tsung gets the worst end of the stick of boss rush, in my opinion. Although he gave us trouble there. Mainly my fault, so. Okay. So I screwed up that loop. I knew it was going to come back to bite me, and that's exactly where it does. Both Elvis and Mask Cabal have concept art. That's so weird. I remember the Mask one. I don't remember the Elvis one having concept art. I don't like the Elvis design. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a good thing about the Elvis design. His voice was weird. Where he was weird. Like, the only thing I like about Cabal's level is the fact that you can, which I only learned this like the other week, you can change to a panoramic camera, and it looks straight up like the Mario level. I knew it was an homage to Mario, but I never knew about panoramic camera. Scorpion was planned to have a sword. That would have been sick. That? Whoa. Hold on. My man didn't get hit by the air grab? Or not air grab. Power attack? Now, that might be a world record. Like, the actual definitive